assumed that a person I was having a conversation with was, my guy, my new guy friend. This is not even the case. Barely even know the guy. Having a call. It was a business transaction. So, I mean, it is what it is. And for me, I just would rather not even deal with those type of people.
That's me too. Now I'm gonna read a couple comments from our Facebook. Now one of the persons said, yes, she said, yes, it's happened to me too many times. I think you should check your man, check him on his stuff, not me. He's the one who's playing you for a fool. And if that's the case, you should move on with someone who is trustworthy and really worth your time and not, because obviously your man's not worth arguing about. Now another girl said, girls are ridiculous. We obviously don't know about the girlfriend, wife, BM, or whatever she claims to be, so check your man. He's lying to you, and if you're snooping, it serves you right to find the dirt you were looking for. The question is, what are you going to do now? And now that you caught him, harass me for not knowing?
Sounds like a person who's been through it a couple of times.
Yeah, and see, I've been through that too, so that's the thing. If the girl would have just called me and stopped blocking her number and calling my phone, I would have, as much as I've been through, I would have gladly told her, hey, I honestly don't know this guy. And if I did, I would have said, hey, I met him here, but I wouldn't have been having no long-term conversation with her, but I would have told her what she wanted to know, and then she could have took that and did whatever she decided to do with her situation, but I would be out of it.
Which is probably nothing, because this is the cycle. This is what they do. So the bottom line is, people, let's be smart about it. Let's not involve other people if necessary. If you're going to be a detective or skip trace or I spy, whatever you're going to do that. Get all your facts together first. Don't just start making random phone calls through the telephone because you don't recognize the name or number. That's not going to get you anywhere. And if you call or you roll up on the wrong person, you might get messed up.
And I really do think that it's just a sign of immaturity and insecurity, because I could say it. I have called, I've been in a relationship before, and I have called somebody before, but not once did I say, B, why are you talking to? I just asked the question, that was it, and that was done. There's nothing. If you're gonna call, be a woman about it. Don't call somebody disrespecting them and think that you're gonna get a favorable response, because that's not gonna work. Because messing with me and the person I am, you start harassing my phone.
I'm not calling. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not calling. So if I suspect you're doing something that's not right, I'll holler at you.
No.
I'm not calling.
But if you even feel that you have to call, your intuition should serve you, and you shouldn't even have to go that far. But
check on them red flags, people. Look back through the episodes. If you see some of these red flags, and then you feel like you gotta start making phone calls, there is a serious problem.
And as far as red flags go, too, I am positive that you guys can post some more comments to our Facebook or topic suggestions upon red flags, because I know that plenty of people could write books with extra volumes on red flags, because there's so many of them. And I think it's unfortunate, because these days, just meeting somebody new, you never know. But the sad thing is that that person is now going to have a child with whoever this guy was, and you're already going through this. Just imagine.
I'm checking IDs, social security cards, birth certificates. I need all your government identification.
Yeah. Well, one guy told me, what did he say? He said I was doing the chili checklist. What's wrong with the chili checklist? You got it. What chili wants is it? I mean, her checklist was a little harsh, but hey, these days, as much as crap as you run into, unfortunately, it just seems like something you have to do. What you think? I think you should have an application.
If there's any given time where I feel like I may need to do some further investigation right up front because I don't think you're telling me the truth
During the probation period?
Exactly. Then you may be cut off. Being in a relationship, you have to work just as hard as you do at a new job. So feel like when you're dating me, and I'm sure Shimei, you may want to think that you're in a new job and it's hard as hell.
And you got a 90-day probation. Hey, the 90-day probation in that job, because like we talked about Steve Harvey, man, that 90 days, because you find out a lot in 90 days, and just kicking back and observing somebody,
right,
90 days can serve a lot. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week. If you could post your comments, your topic suggestions to our Facebook, which is facebook.com/the word cause, the letter N, the letter A, and the word stir.